Hello, and welcome back to another trek through the dungeon. We bring you, and by we I mean I, bring you the continuing adventures of Jub. Where last we left off, the intrepid Jub had finished off. What did he finish off? Orc? Yeah, finished off Orc. We've already done Lair, collected a reasonable stack of books and such, and just obligingly looking over my spells on the horizon. What charm spells have I picked up so far? I already have the minor magic stuff. The Book of the Sky might be useful. Deflect missiles I do not have yet. That would be a nice one to pick up. Haste is an obvious necessity. Recall not so much. Wizardry. There we go, haste. What is it? 100% fail? The way I'm thinking of this is I need a few things. I need more power behind my conjurations, because you can never have too much of that. My reliability for conj is getting good. My defenses are growing, which is appropriate. I might pick up spellcasting for hunger and charms for survivability. For the moment, we're just going to continue training conjurations and defense skills. So, to the next floor, and the next floor, and the next floor, and oh lord, what a terrible, terrible floor this was shaping up to be. Let's pull 2 or 3 with us. Blink. You know what? I keep hitting K for this cloud, so let's just put it on that letter. Zeke. I am not engulfed. Everybody else is. This is fine. Kill the hungry ghost. And then kill everybody else. Eat. Alright, Sandra is by this staircase, so let's try a different staircase. Alright, this floor that I know for a fact I had cleared has already been repopulated a little. Nothing major, just a few orcs to make up for the fact that I've already driven them out of their home in the orcish mines. Wait, move in the direction of Sandra. I want to take care of her. I just don't want to be attacked by her the moment I show up. Set up a fire, which apparently some of these things are dumb enough to walk through. So I'll set up more. I'm assuming the red one is either fire resistant or fire immune, but that should make enough noise to attract Sandra. It does not. It's possible Sandra went invisible, but somehow I doubt it. Nope, there she is. Distant, and then close the door. If she tries to come to the door, she'll die. If she doesn't come to the door, then I can open it with impunity. I think she died. I'm actually fairly sure she died. Yep, there she is, dead. Pick up the distortion weapon. If you don't, inevitably it'll get used against you by some other asshole. Pack is full. What do I not need that I'm carrying? I don't need needles of slowing or sickness if I have Curari. So yeah, we'll do that. Don't technically need any of those, but I'm hanging on to them, so I might as well hang on to all of them. And you never know, I might come across an enemy and be like, oh crap, cold is just not going to cut it against this guy. And then realize that I don't have anything other than javelins to throw at the problem, literally. And then be like, oh, I'll just Curari my target. Paralyzed targets prove significantly easier to kill. Let's see, there's a tree, so set up a fire. And then set up massive quantities of cold to kill everybody behind the tree. And then close the door so that they can't actually get out. Open the door so they try to come back. And they're basically completely destroyed. At this point, my natural level ups are going to give me so much health thanks to how high I've gotten the multiplier that I barely even need to train fighting anymore to reap the benefits. Which is nice. It means that I've made use of the one thing ogres have going for them effectively. Their health. Just knock all these guys down, eat them. I really would be happy for a basic necromantic spell like Animate Skeleton, Animate Dead. Okay, not necromantic, basic basic Raise the Dead spell. Because I would like to have meat shields or at least some use for all the corpses I regularly come across. And by come across, of course, I mean create. Yes, saying what I mean. That's me. That's another kill. That's another kill. It's a butchery. Needs to drop lots of items. +2 ring of intelligence can go. Rotting meat can go. I like this combination of foods, even if I have too many of them. Frost can go. What? Before you say frost can go, drain the wand and then it can go. In fact, I want to repeat. Whatever. Oh my god, this thing's taking forever to deplete. Okay, finally. What else? I don't want the wand of paralysis or draining, so eliminate those. You know what? I'm just going to take my chances. Drop the wand of paralysis. Drop the... Because if I get paralyzed by it, it'll be bad enough luck as it is. More importantly, stop collecting them, please. So no more polymorph, other random effects, slowing, frost, or flame, or confusion, or enslavement. You find those, you just leave them where they are. Okay, that should free up some slots. Wait, was there a book that I was trying to pick up that I didn't read in the end? No, there we go. Haunt, Demonic Horde. These are all reasonable spells, but they require a lot of necromancy training that I just don't have. Next floor, IMB, Poison Cloud, Delayed Fireball. Same attitude. Actually, it does give me a fire elemental attack that I don't... Well, I guess I have Conjure Flame at that price point. Let's give them a bit of room. And then freeze them to death. With fire in the doorway for the ones who are ice resistant and manage to get out. It's a rock troll, so potentially seriously dangerous. But I'm finally wearing actual AC in my armor. Ooh, I'm terrified of a giant brain. Well, I suppose I would be if I came across a hovering brain. Yeah, since I was carrying such a large quantity of... This is starting to look a lot like the door to the place that I want to go. The vaults. Based on the kind of enemies. Let's see if we can't manage to do that without hitting myself. We can. Repeatedly close the door so that they're all inside of it and suffering a little bit longer. Oh, I can't close the door over a Titan, of course. I should have Resist Elec. I don't. I thought the Cloak of the Flash gave me Resist Elec. Oh no, it just gives me Evade. Then this is a very dangerous situation I find myself in, isn't it? Not dangerous enough to merit a teleport just yet. Let them hit me at least once before I start doing that. There's the one hit. Teleport time. Bolt of Lightning. Do I get out of the way? Do I heal? I think I'm gonna heal. Okay, and there we are. The problem isn't the single fiery dog. The problem is that behind him is doubtlessly more of his kind. And that I'm trapped in a hallway with no vision. So I'm just going to initiate another teleport ASAP. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Azrael was literally right behind him. You can see that he was there, and that's what I thought that retinue of dogs belonged to. Okay, 2 artifact rings at immense prices. Let's buy them both. An un-ID'd potion, and a means of IDing un-ID'd potions. Yes. Excellent. And a replacement for the scroll of teleport I just used. So we're just going to wipe out my funds here. Drink this. That was degeneration. Definitely not what I thought, but okay. Read ID the ring. Okay, that could be interesting. Try out the new potion. Yay! It's what I was hoping. Cure mutation, and I no longer am massively deprived of mana. Unfortunately, I am deprived of clarity, but I'll deal. MP plus 9, C invisibility, evocable invisibility, and MP plus 9 is a great ring. So let's see what we got here. Losing wizardry is not acceptable to me. Losing resist poison is, especially since I can put it back on, and strength -1 is not that big a penalty to an ogre. Improving the power of my ice spells is huge, and it doesn't bring my fire to any danger. Fire resist to any danger, so that's fine. What else am I dealing with here? Using the See Invisible as a swap ring makes perfect sense. Recover health, and perfect, my degeneration ended. And we are going to have to be very careful on this floor, because clearly we are now dealing with threats that are at least one level too strong for me to deal with easily. I do have an excess of teleports, which is why I'm using my scrolls quite as frivolously as I am. I'm going to need to lose a category of items, and that means Scimitar of Flaming, Cast to Go. Also, this distortion weapon of mine. I don't really have to worry about it anymore, as long as this floor stays mostly cleared. So we'll just leave that be, and alright, off we go. If you walk into a fire, it's not going to end well for you. Excellent. Now, my fire attacks actually are going to be at reduced power on account of the ring that I just put on. That's fine though, because the flip side of that is I don't use fire attacks for high damage necessarily. I use them because of convenience of access or immunity to ice. An extra ring of wizardry. Actually, how am I without my ring of wizardry? That's an important stat. Without my ring of wizardry, 7% fail. With my ring of wizardry, 3% fail. That's not actually that big a deal. Let's turn on ice and air magic as well, and with the focus on defense, but trickle into that for a while. Let's plan on not using my ring of wizardry once I hit the actual vaults. That way I can have an extra 3 evade and a resistance to poison, in addition to all my other benefits. Okay, did I have any paralysis left? No? Okay. I don't need it, but it would have been nice. We're just going to drop the freeze cloud behind them and physically tank the green slime for a little while, and there we go. Excellent. And my AC continues to grow. I should have enough time to do this, actually. Put down those at full strength before switching over to my ice ring again. Okay, let's continue to explore the upper half of the map. The entrance to vaults, you can tell, is probably here thanks to this big circle. Titan is scary. Cloak of the Flash is a little bit less awesome than I thought it was on account of it only... I mean, it's awesome, but I thought it was resist elect too for no good reason, but I'm apparently wrong. So, you don't need a very strong fire to kill you. Actually, am I at full firepower, basically? No, Conjure Flame is taking a massive hit. Okay. Backing away the hell up. Because it looks like I'm going to be attacked from both sides, I'm going to prep the ice clouds now. Focus down the enemy that I most want damaged. Crap. It's going to be important to get out of here. Heading left is probably my safest area. It's the most explored, at least most recently. Another set of ice clouds, and then another set of clouds. I mean, I know that they're undead and therefore have undead resistances, but that resistance is not the same as immunity. And now, since he's taking the lead... Wow, somehow that Orb of Destruction managed to miss. Perfect, got him. Let's go ahead and eat a honeycomb just so that I can spellcast. Because I can't spellcast if you're actually starving. And then we'll go back for the food. Oh no, he rezzed. He rezzed their corpses, so there's no food left. Damn it. Let's go ahead and upgrade my blowgun again. If it's possible. I don't think it's possible anymore, given how much I've upgraded it already. I'm not going to be getting any food back if I kill this guy with Orbs of Destruction, so let's see if I can't kill him with more conventional weaponry. There we go. And I'll lose the food in regenerating, and then this guy I will use Orb of Destruction on. Oh, he is avoiding it because he's at lower health. Clever bastard. Okay, I have just enough to do Freezing Cloud. And unfortunately it hit me. We're going to eat my way out of hunger. Oh, god damn it. IMB should kill one of them. Yep, and if it explodes, which is highly likely like it did, it will damage the other. Okay, a couple more IMBs to finish him, and then take the nearest staircase out of here. We are in tough times. Is there food lying on the floor somewhere? Excellent. Just go eat. I don't care. Thinking in terms of saving food is getting me into dangerous situations that I don't need to be in. Okay, next floor. What the hell? Okay, I just got hit by lightning repeatedly after going down this staircase. There's not much I can do about this. I'm gonna quaff resistance, because if he lightnings again, that's the only way I'm gonna survive. He did, in fact, lightning again, and it would have killed me, so it's a good thing I quaffed resistance. Well, it actually missed. I'm debating using up my blink scroll or not. Given the proximity, I should be able to just get away with straight up blinking. And then repeated IMBs to the face until he dies. Okay, none of them hit, unfortunately. Despite it being at near melee range. Let's get out of range of instant kill. And heal wounds a couple times. I know I'm burning through my resources like crazy, but I don't see that I have a choice. My only question now is to teleport or not. I don't think that teleporting is a wise idea, to be completely honest. I don't have any idea where I'll end up, and it could be a lot worse than this. Switching over to Elven Blowgun. I should have enough health to survive one hit, and if I hit him with enough Curari, hopefully that will kill him. Okay, quiver up a rock and see if we can speed up the process. Okay, quiver up a javelin. I'm not trying to save resources, it's just that I need to deal damage, not stack Curari. Okay. That was pretty terrible. Go refill my potions of heal wounds, because, you know, that burnt through them pretty hard. Go. Heal wounds, thank you. Do I have any worthwhile? No. Yeah, so, if I ever thought that I've said it before about resist electricity several times. It's not an important resistance most of the time, but when it is important, the amount of spike damage you take is probably going to kill you. Or it's going to threaten to kill you, at least. This is also highlighting the fact that once I do hit the bottom of Vaults 8 will probably still be lethal. Oh, thank God for this guy. I really needed something that I could just kill easily. And massive ice clouds, I can kill Azrael very easily. Wield the blowgun with poison needles, and I'm pretty sure that you're vulnerable to poison, but I guess I was wrong. Whip over to my actual weapon of choice, eat something before he comes into actual range, and then we'll just start pounding on him. Remove curse and teleport lost. No big deal. Drop zones. Drop a zone. Come at me, guys. Lord knows you don't have to be afraid of cold, because you don't have brains to be afraid with. Oh, don't step into the vapor. What are you, psychotic? Okay, just explore the floor. Build myself enough room so that I can start doing this. This guy's got enough rocks to wait me out, so we'll just punch him. Secundran's Mystic Blast is a terrible single target spell. It used to be so good that I would have runs where I would say the only reason this run was successful was because I got INB early. Now I'm debating its usefulness at all, to be completely honest. It's been nerfed pretty hard, apparently. Not used to the version... I'm more used to the version 0.9 version where it didn't explode. And without Secundran's Mystic Battle Sphere, or whatever the equivalent name is, from version 12 to replace it, yeah, there's a distinct lack of pure conjuration damage at this tier. Oh, beautiful. They might raise dead if I'm not careful, so... Nope, they raised dead. Didn't matter if I was careful or not. I don't think I can do much to stop this, so I'm just gonna give myself some distance. Make sure repel missiles is on. Since they seem to be taking to throwing stuff at me. If you guys want to come at me, just walk through a nice gauntlet of fire. How's that sound? Jesus. I apparently walked into another set of bodies that they could res. And I am just going to have to retreat northward, I guess. It's the best direction I have. If I can pull one, that'd be nice. Excellent. One of them I can handle. Blink. Wait for it. A couple of Secundran's blasts of fire, which he just walks around. A few more IMBs. He's down. Okay. If I never get those defenses up, it will still be soon enough. Fire. IMBs repeatedly while he's on the fire, and end him. And heal. I honestly feel like I'm killing this floor one square at a time. Which I guess sometimes you have to do, so, you know, it's all good, but yeah. ZX, ZE, Secundran's. Okay, we can't take this guy down. We took him down. Good, we're getting out of here. It's not even the hunger on his Secundran's, it's the fact that I have to keep regenerating as much as I do. Thank God I cured mutation, or I wouldn't have the mana to be doing this. Alright, well, until you get closer to me, bro, you got nothing. And after that, still got nothing. If you guys would just leave corpses, that'd be nice. But yeah, the vaults contains groups of 8 plus shit. No choice but to immediately engulf that guy in something he can't get through. Oh my god, he got through. Oh, I ate a pear. That's what gave him the time. That's almost certainly going to hit me as well. This way, it won't hit me. It will hit him. And as long as undead resistances are as good as I think they are, yep, perfect. The guy at the door wasn't going to die fast enough to let the dragon through. And yay, the dragon left something for me to eat. That's one less piece of permafood I have to use this time. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of slimies. Let's ice them. No freezing vapor on my tile, good. Put a fire to the other tile in case anybody decides to try and walk out through the side. Okay. It's very systematically... Oh, it's not actually even an entrance to the vault. This is just a mini vault. That's just frightening. I could raise my hat's fire resistance a little bit more. I doubt I'll be replacing it for anything. Not even a hat of intelligence, frankly, is going to be a better deal than this. Oh, sorry, I'm referring to what I could use my newfound enchant armor scroll on. Yeah, that much ice with a fire in front of me, these guys are not going to last very long. The mind can only take so much. Okay, that's a floor. Next floor. Interdimensional caravan. How am I doing for cash? 776. Not bad. Where would this interdimensional caravan be located? There's an entrance to vaults. Possible entrance to interdimensional caravan directly above me. Possibly in this giant area with lots of doors. Let's check directly above me first, since that's the closest. Barring which, we'll assume it's the most complicated looking mini vault area in this map. Nope, it's right above me. Grab the money and get in. Let's see what we have to offer. New potion of magic is definitely a must buy. Also, there's a new potion type. Nothing of relevance. Don't remember what star rage plus rage means, but I think it means evocable plus random. Strength plus 2, int minus 2, so the opposite of what I like. Makes you angry, may recurse, makes you... Yeah, we're just gonna say no to that. It's a cool amulet for a berserker type, and it's not a cool amulet for me. Ring of Telecontrol could prove game winning, actually, so that might be a must buy. Which is unfortunate because Amulet of the Gourmand would be very fun, since I don't have any other amulet at this point in time. Don't pay for books unless you need them badly, and I don't need them, so certainly not badly. So what was it that we settled on in the end? Must have is teleport control. Cost me an arm, a leg, a foot, and a bicep, but you know, I'll take it. And potion of magic, because it's cheap and it's safe. And for 23 gold, we will have one remaining potion. Decay experience, gain dex, coag, blood, agility, porridge. So 1 odds of it being bad, 1 odds of it being who cares, and several odds of it being good. Try it. It's agility, so not that good, but okay. Let's go ahead and eat a choco. How are we doing in terms of taking off the Ring of Wizardry? 6%, 6%. That's not great, but it's not bad either. Once armor gets all the way up to 9-ish, you know, leather is 0 penalty, then that should be even more improved. So, and we're working on that, so I'm going to go ahead and make the switch now, because I would rather be getting some other ability in that slot. In this case, increased evasion, increased evasiveness. Alright, well, we tapped out all of our funds. That's a rarity for me. Usually I end up having an excess of money and nothing I spend it worth spending it on. Send out a... Oh wow, it's a conga line of these guys. Hopefully some of them march into there and die. But even if they don't, I'm already very nervous about the way this floor is shaping up. I don't have a good answer to undead. Poly Ice Resist is actually really hard to deal with, and I don't have a good answer to it. How am I doing for spell levels, and how am I doing for options? Spell levels, I got quite a few. Options, I have less of. What I'm thinking is I need a non-elemental, serious damage spell, which hits with sufficient frequency, or is AoE. Could use Summon Ice Beast, but that really kind of is avoiding the problem here. Definitely something to be said for, no, not really, actually. For undead is what I'm thinking of. What will kill undead effectively? A Zone of Fire, if that was available, but it's not. I don't have the Poison Cloud plus Ignite Poison, or the ability to get that online. Yeah, for the moment I've got nothing, is the honest answer. I have to use Imps to survive and bail. I do have that teleport control ring, which means I can do the semi-controlled blinking escape now. So that's gonna increase my survivability even more. Couple fires, take you down. Wow, that was not where I wanted to end up. Couple fires. A little bit of brutality. Maybe worth training axes, honestly. I know it's going to be an uphill road, but the amount that I've used this thing for melee combat is kind of up there. That's why I used the ice thing even on just one. I was confident that there's more behind him. Always is. Repel missiles and get the hell out of dodge. Okay. I don't know that the centaur... Nope, the centaur didn't go down. An animated dealie that is immune to elec and very resistant to fire and cold. So there's no way that I'm going to be able to kill that thing conveniently. It's going to cost a lot of food for me to use my serious weaponry. Well, mercifully the IMB hit from across the hall. I was counting on the first one missing, so when it didn't, I just had a lot more hunger and mana available. You know, it's a damn good thing that ogres have some flexibility with regard to their diet, because if they didn't, the amount that you have to go through food just to regenerate is prohibitive to playing an ogre. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Had enough. Orb of Destruction. That's a takedown. Drop something. No, pick up something. Excellent. Okay, we're making slow but steady inroads into the next floor. I think after this floor I'm going to call it the end for this video. I think running an ogre, despite the fact that I feel like I'm supposed to be powerful, is one of the most painstakingly slow but steady wins the race combos that I've had the opportunity to do any good with so far. You really can't afford to take anything for granted. If that IMB had missed and his arrows had hit twice, it could have shattered 2 critical potions, for example, and I would suddenly be weak again. I'm not a Spriggan who can say, well, swiftness is not something I need a potion for. Zot Trap. Teleport Trap. Multi-shot to my face. Repel missiles. Confuse Cloud. And now that I have you guys in my sights, just do that and that. Confusion behind me. Ice to freeze out the mosquitoes. Eat centaur flesh. IMB. Repel missiles. IMB again. Running out of mana. Running out of mana. Finally hits. Just one hit kill. Excellent. No. Repel missiles for the first rock, because of course he will throw a rock. Next, we will go Freezing Cloud, which will miscast. There we go, and he'll die shortly. I mean, it's all well and good when everything's going your way, but the frequency with which that happens leaves much to be desired. Wow, one Orb of Destruction knocked that thing out of the sky. We're going to do another orb, because I am currently carrying more food than I will eat otherwise. Drop some zones. No, don't go into the cloud. What are you? Death Wish. Eat more. Don't send me to the abyss, asshole. Orb of Destruction. Fail percent is getting better and better all the time. Focus the appropriate skills and travel. Yeah, I figured that a couple imps could handle a basic mummy, and I didn't want to be around to absorb the curses. A high-powered orb of destruction. So hungry. Get me upstairs. I'm at that annoying place where you're constantly going nauseated to rotten meat, eating rotten meat over and over. Okay, I'm out of rotten meat. I still have small foods, so let's hope that the first thing... Nope! Gotta eat a ration. Thank God the dungeon was generous with the amount of food it gave me. Not like super generous, mind you. It's not like I'm saying I got... This is not an abnormal amount of luck, but I've had bad luck with regards to food before where you actually have to worry about starving. And not having to worry about that has enabled me to ignore spellcasting as a school for a very long time. Alright, this floor is almost totally skewered. Just got... Actually, what am I saying? I don't even know what's inside these mini vaults, and knowing knowing vault developers, I can only assume that the fact that it's a big complex vault means it's going to be dangerous as fuck. Repel missiles, ice, close the door, and somehow he reopens it, and walks through it on the same turn. Wish I could do that. Blast everything with cold, and just hold the door. That shapeshifter has regenerated all his health one too many times. Would you stop cheating? For the love of God. Shapeshifting should not give you all your health back. Reset your max HP to the max HP of the creature you turn to, fine, but it should not be a, oh, you can never kill me, I'm a shapeshifter, until I decide to stop shapeshifting, I'm not killable. It's an Etten skeleton, I dare not take it on by conventional weaponry. I wonder what this is. Amnesia. Interesting. I barely make use of Call Imp, so I could choose to forget that. Same with Flight, but I do find the utility of it to be important. I'll get rid of Call Imp. If I decide to memorize a summon spell, it'll be something better. Repel missiles, confusion, and we'll just butcher it. You know what I should be doing? I should be running telecontrol on... Oh, it's cursed. Whatever, it's cursed. Yes, please. I should be running telecontrol for these so that I can blink away if it turns out it's a vault that's too dangerous to play. The reason I can butcher these with such regularity is in case of people that res bodies coming by. Resistant but not extremely, fine by me. Drop a cold zone and close the door. Either he's not capable of opening the door, or he's not trying. He's not trying, that's the problem. Try and pull that shit again, see what happens to you. Something unseen opens the door. Oh, crap. Swarmed. Alright. Yeah, the only way I'm going to take you out is straight up, so why don't you come after me this time? But we'll put you inside a zone of cold in the hallway, but that's obviously not going to kill you. It's just going to annoy you. What's going to kill you is a few fair orbs that happen to hit. And it just so happened that I managed to hit with 2 in a row. That was unexpectedly nice. It's just a trap. Oh, nope, it's not a trapdoor spider. It's at the very least a shapeshifter. And somehow, Centaur got into an old room. And a stone giant. Okay, thank God for repel missiles. Drop a zone of cold for any that attempt to pursue me. And another, if they continue to go the right way. And then we'll keep closing the door until it doesn't open anymore because the guy who's trying to open it is dead on the other side. I win. You weak, pathetic fool. Grab myself a large rock, or a pair of large rocks. Why not? And drop a zone of cold. Ifrits do not like zones of cold. Alright, wow, there's a whole extra panel I didn't even get to. On account of the Zot trap guarding the way. Blink right. It's fine. Blink right. IMB. Oh, there's no door because it was just a mimic, so I can't even hide here properly. Turn on repel missiles, and you know, the good news is that's a teleport trap behind me, so if the going gets tough, I can disappear from here so fast. Okay. Going is clearly getting tough. Time for me to get going. I did not end up where I said. Not even close. Alright, well, I can attempt to finish clearing this vault, or I can just say there's probably nothing of value there. My money is that we should do the latter. So, find me the entrance to the vaults. Eat me one of the rations that I have remaining. Oh, God. What stopped me was that I saw a troll. Didn't have to eat rations after all. Alright, how we doing here? 4%, 6%. It's not getting a whole lot better. Switching over to training spellcasting, conjurations, and ice magic altogether. Dropping these to trickle. And once armor hits 9, we're turning it off, because model dragon armor is all we've got on right now anyway. Oh, I no longer can summon imps, so in we go. I really should end the run right now, but not doing it. Not sure why. Oh, sweet. Mass freezings. Attack physically the only square that's not in the ice. Excellent. Armor's up to 8. IMB, please. Or not IMB, the actual explosive. Secundran's Orb of Death. Okay, from now on, you know what? Don't pick up chunks. I will manually pick up chunks from now on. It's taking too long to say no every time. Can I wield a shield with this? I don't think I can, but if I can, that will be beyond awesome. I can? Huh. Okay. This changes my long-term plan. I mean, obviously I'm not going to wear this large shield off the bat, but search the dungeon for shields then. Go pick up that dwarven shield. We're gonna have to learn how to use shields now properly, bro. Take me upstairs, drop the large shield for the moment. Grab some chunks just in case I get hungry and need a snack. And drop the rotting troll flesh. Okay. Shield. Dwarven shield? Large shield. I want an ordinary shield. And Evocable Blink is just not important enough to take a -5 penalty, so yeah, Ordinary Shield, please. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I had no source of Blink other than that, yeah, it'd be hella important, but I do, and the only circumstances under which I won't be able to use it are very rare. 16, 20, 24. So 31 mana to dispatch a single target. But what is it with floors that I've already cleared not being empty? It's very frustrating. I mean, I know that enemies respawn, but I'm not used to the rate being this high. Okay, pick up the shield, wear the shield, deal with the consequences. The consequences are totally uncastable tier 6 spell, totally uncastable tier 7 spells, pretty much totally uncastable anything that Vehumet is not directly supporting spell as well. So switch back Wizardry, remove Curse, switch back Wizardry. Helps, but doesn't alleviate the problem. I think the solution is going to be doing a different branch first to gain experience to Shields. Once Shields has leveled up sufficiently, the penalty should be all but negated, if not completely negated. So armor training needs to continue, shield training needs to be the focus. We'll get our AEVP penalty down as much as possible, and yeah, we should be fine. We should be golden. So actually, let's drop enchant armor. Let's put on resist poison in favor of ice boosting. And that will allow me to take on either the spider nest or swamp with some convenience. And then we'll enter the lair afterwards. Alright, and that concludes this vid. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.